the secret that separates ordinary people from the giants of life. Have you ever felt like the day flies by and that, before you know it, you haven't done anything you really wanted to do? Have you ever woken up tired, without energy, dragging yourself through the morning, depending on coffee and willpower to function? Now, imagine a different reality. You wake up before everyone else, without laziness, without messing around. Your day starts with clarity and purpose because you own your morning. You have plenty of energy because you sleep well, eat right, and exercise. You stop being a hostage to your cell phone, screens, naps, and procrastination. Does it seem impossible? I assure you, it is not. The problem is not you. The problem is that no one taught you the right way. And today, in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to transform your mornings, your sleep, and, ultimately, your life. You will discover the perfect time to wake up and why it changes everything. The secret is sleeping better without needing medicine. How to wake up to the first alarm ring without messing around. The hidden habits that are ruining your rest. The power of physical exercise to transform you. And best of all, these changes are simple and anyone can apply them. But only those who really want a better life will stay until the end. So now, answer me. Are you going to watch just one more video, or are you going to use this knowledge to transform your days? If the answer is yes, then come with me. The power of waking up at 4:30 in the morning. You know that feeling of racing against the clock all the time. You wake up late, have a coffee on the run, jump into traffic or sit in front of the computer, and before you know it, the day is over. You never seem to have time for yourself. Now, what if I told you there was a way to change that? Waking up at 4:30 a.m. gives you a valuable gift. 4 hours and 30 minutes just for you. Before the world wakes up, before cell phone notifications start beeping, before any obligation pulls you into your routine. What would you do with that time? To train? You would finally have time to take care of your body. To read? How many books have you started and never finished? Working on a personal project? Who knows that business idea you never got off the ground? Meditate. Plan the day. Just breathe in peace. Those early morning hours are sacred territory. It's the only time you have complete control. Nobody will interrupt you. There are no emails arriving. There are no charges. It's just you, dominating your time. Does it seem difficult at first? Yes, of course. But the real question is, which is harder? Waking up early or living a life where you never have time for what really matters? If you want to change your life, you need to start with your time. And waking up at 4:30 is the first step. Now tell me, if I gave you an extra 4 hours and 30 minutes a day, would you use it or waste it? Excellent. Now that we understand the power of waking up at 4:30 a.m., let's talk about something that many people ignore. Sleep. Sleep. Your best ally or your worst enemy. Many people think that success only comes from effort, hard work, and sacrifice. And yes, dedication is essential, but there is one thing that separates the winners from most people: quality sleep. Sleeping late and waking up early may seem productive at first, but in the long run, it destroys your body, your mind, and even your chances of success. One example. Have you ever felt tired all day, even after sleeping? Have you ever run out of patience for little things, fighting with people you like for no reason? Have you ever felt like your mind is slow, lacking creativity, and lacking energy? This is not a lack of coffee. It's not laziness. It's a lack of real sleep. Now, think about the other side. When you sleep well, your life changes. You wake up refreshed, ready for any challenge. Your mood improves, and you deal with problems better. Your productivity skyrockets because your brain works at its peak. Your body responds better because sleep regulates hormones, strengthens immunity, and even helps with muscle mass gain and fat loss. In other words, going to bed early and waking up early is not just a routine. It is a shortcut to solving several problems in your life. What to do now? Simple. Prioritize sleep. Set a fixed bedtime. Create a nighttime ritual to relax, and avoid screens before bed. Do this, and in a few days, you will feel an absurd difference. Because the truth is this: whoever dominates sleep, dominates life. Excellent. We've already talked about the power of waking up at 4:30 and the importance of sleep. Now comes one of the biggest challenges: how to wake up without falling into the just 5 more minutes trap. The single alarm method. Waking up like a winner. If there's one thing that destroys your morning, your productivity, and even your self-esteem, it's the snooze button. Have you been through this? The alarm rings. You hit snooze. 5 more minutes. Then 5 more. Suddenly, time has passed, and you wake up late and frustrated. What does this cause? In addition to wasting your morning, you start the day with a sign of weakness for your brain. He learns that he can procrastinate, that he doesn't need to keep commitments. You lose the first battle of the day. Now what do the winners do? They use the single alarm method. How does this work? 1. Place the alarm clock far from a bed. This way, you are forced to get up to turn it off. 2. Program your brain before bed. Before you close your eyes, say to yourself, I'm going to wake up on time, no nap. This prepares your mind. 3. Get up as soon as the alarm goes off. No thinking, no negotiating. Just get up. The quicker you get out of bed, the easier it becomes. 4. Light and immediate movement. Turn on a light, wash your face, drink a glass of water. Your body needs to understand that the day has begun. The first minute of your day defines the rest of it. If you train your brain to wake up at the first alarm, you are training it to act without hesitation in everything in life. Because the truth is this: if you can't beat a simple alarm clock, how can you expect to win in life? Now tell me, are you going to hit snooze, or are you going to dominate your mornings? Perfect. We've already talked about how to wake up early, the importance of sleep, and how to train your brain to get up without fussing. But you have a modern villain who sabotages all of this, and he's right there in your hand right now. The invisible danger. Why avoid screens before bed? Have you ever wondered why, even when you go to bed tired, it still takes you a while to fall asleep? Or why do you wake up feeling more exhausted than when you went to bed? The answer may lie in the blue light from screens. Cell phones, computers, and TVs emit a light that tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime. This disrupts the production of melatonin, the sleep hormone. Result? Your body doesn't relax, your sleep becomes superficial, and the next day, you wake up feeling exhausted. Now, think with me. What's the point of sleeping early if your brain isn't really resting? What to do to improve this? Turn off all screens 30 minutes before bed. It seems difficult at first, but it's a powerful habit. Swap the screen for a book. Something light that helps your mind slow down. Warmer and dimmer lights. If you can, use yellow light or candles to prepare your body for rest. Create a relaxation ritual. It could be a cup of tea, meditation, or simply planning the next day on paper. This small change can transform your sleep. Because what matters is not just how many hours you sleep, but the quality of that sleep. And remember, your success starts the night before. Now tell me, are you going to keep scrolling until late, or are you going to start sleeping like a true champion? Excellent. We already understand how to wake up early, the importance of sleep, how to get up without a nap, and how to avoid screens before bed. But there is one detail that many people ignore, and that could be sabotaging your rest. What you put into your body. Caffeine and food. How they sabotage your sleep without you realizing. Have you ever had that feeling of being tired but unable to sleep? Does your body ask for rest, but your mind is still racing? Often, the culprit is not stress or anxiety. This is what you eat and drink throughout the day. The caffeine problem. Caffeine isn't just in coffee. It is in teas, soft drinks, chocolates, and even some medicines. And do you know what the problem is? It can stay on your body for more than 6 hours. This means that afternoon coffee could be preventing you from getting a deep sleep. Simple rule: stop caffeine after lunch. That way, when it's time to sleep, your body will have gotten rid of it. Food and sleep. Eating too late messes up your digestive system. Your body should be relaxing for sleep, but instead it's busy trying to digest that heavy dinner. Result? It takes you a while to fall asleep. Your sleep becomes shallow and interrupted. You wake up without energy, even after sleeping 8 hours. What to do? Eat dinner early and choose light meals in the evening. Foods rich in protein and good fats help stabilize blood sugar and avoid that feeling of hunger in the early morning. At the end of the day, your body is like a race car. If you put the wrong fuel in at the wrong time, it won't perform well. Want to sleep better and wake up with more energy? Take care of what you consume. Now tell me, are you going to continue drinking coffee in the afternoon and having dinner late? Or are you going to start preparing your body to overcome the next day? Excellent. Now that we've talked about the power of waking up early, how to improve sleep, the impact of screens, caffeine, and food, there's a key element missing to close this cycle: physical exercise. Move your body. Sleep like a champion. You know that feeling of lying in bed and just blacking out? No turning from side to side, no insomnia, no racing thoughts. This happens when your body is really tired. But not from mental fatigue, but from healthy physical tiredness. The problem is that, these days, many people spend all day sitting, at work, in the car, on the couch. The body doesn't use enough energy, and when night comes, it isn't ready to sleep. The solution? Regular exercise. How exercise improves sleep. Helps regulate the biological clock. Your body understands when to expend energy and when to rest. Reduces stress and anxiety. Exercise releases endorphins and regulates cortisol, the stress hormone. Tires the body in the right way. Your physical system needs recovery, and sleep becomes deeper. Improves the quality of REM sleep. The sleep where your brain processes memories and improves learning. But what is the best type of exercise? The ideal is to choose something that really makes you sweat and challenges your body. It can be weight training, running, swimming, cycling, HIIT. The important thing is to move your body every day. Tip: more intense exercises should be done up to 4 hours before bed. Otherwise, your body may become too revved up to relax. If you're training in the evening, choose lighter activities like stretching, yoga, or walking. Ultimately, your body was made to move. If you don't use its power during the day, you can't expect it to turn off easily at night. Want to sleep like a champion? Start moving. Now tell me, are you going to remain stuck in a sedentary routine, or are you going to use exercise to dominate your day and nights? Conclusion: the game of life begins when you take control. Look at how much we've seen so far. Waking up early gives you time for what really matters. Sleeping well is a shortcut to more energy and productivity. Getting up without a nap trains your mind to act without hesitation. Avoiding screens before bed improves the quality of your sleep. Taking care of your diet and caffeine prevents sleepless nights. Exercising regularly makes your body and mind work at their best. Now, the final question: what are you going to do with all this? You can simply watch this video, shake your head, and continue living the same way. Or you can make the decision to change. And believe me, small daily changes create gigantic transformations. So here's the challenge. Put at least one of these tips into practice today. Just like that. Test. See how you feel. And then tell me in the comments. Oh, and if you like this content and want more tips to take control of your life, subscribe to the channel. Here we don't talk about empty motivation. We talk about real action. Now tell me, are you going to hit snooze in your life, or are you going to wake up to your potential? See you in the next video.